Hey, what's up, my friend? Nick Arapkalis here, and on this video we're going to be going over Digital Altitude. It's one of the best systems that I've been using in terms of online marketing. So I want to kind of show you some income proof, give you an update, a review about this whole entire system, and then also just kind of give you some nuggets and insights to help you understand what online marketing is all about and how to really have success with it. So if you do want to, before I get into all that kind of stuff, I do want to let you know I'm outside. There's some crazy ass birds out here, and so just be wary of that. They seem to be yelling at me now. But obviously I'm going to show some income proof here and some other stuff, but I do want to let you know that I do have a more in-depth free training on my website. So if you'd like to check that out, head over to mentorwithnick.com. There's a link down in the description, and then there should be a button in the top right corner. So let's get into this type of stuff. Obviously you can see the income shot I have here. So let me log out and just show you this is in real time. And you can check out the rest of my YouTube channel here because I've been constantly updating this since I've gotten started with this particular program. So come to my earnings, and you can see it's kind of hard to even say at this point. I've made $10,000 today. Okay, I remember the times when there was times when I was working like just meaningless jobs, and I was still living with my parents, and I think I probably didn't get much closer to that in the entire year. I know that's kind of crazy that I lived on that amount of income, but it is true. So to turn almost my yearly income into my daily income, now obviously this isn't my everyday income, but it's kind of surreal to me. But I do want to let you know on a few things here is that, like, I'm not telling you this to say that you're going to make this. I'm not telling you that this was easy by any stretch of the imagination. These results are not typical. Okay, they're not typical for me because this is honestly my best day up to date. I've been doing this type of stuff for 6 years, over 6 years, and I've never had a 5-figure day before. So this is a huge milestone for me, and it's nowhere near typical even for me. And I'm not saying it's going to be typical for anybody else, but it is possible. Okay, the fact that I've done it, it is possible. So I've reached a new standard. Now it's time to reward that standard and then re-raise that standard. So it's only going to continue to go up from here. But I do want to let you know that it isn't like a guarantee that you're going to make money with Digital Altitude if you come in. Now I've had, people constantly asking me about systems like this, different systems. There's a lot of systems out there. Okay, and they're like, well, what do I do? How do I make money online? How am I able to have results? Some people come into Digital Altitude and don't make any money. Some people come into Digital Altitude and make 10 times what I've made. But here's the thing, is that if you really want to have results in a system like Digital Altitude or any other online system, is that it has to be you. Okay, you have to be the person responsible for your success. And I know that sounds overly complicated, overly simplified, and it's not complicated by any means, but people they don't understand that. They think like, oh, it's got to be the system. It's got to be, I hope this system is going to be able to help me have results. And it's never like, obviously yes, Digital Altitude is a great system, but don't hope that this is going to be a better system than the one that you were part of last time and you didn't have any results. Hope you are better than the last time you were involved in the system. Don't hope that it's easier. Wish that you were better. That's what Jim Rohn always said. Things aren't ever going to continue to be easy for you. Things are going to be tough. But it's not about wishing that things were easier. It's wishing that you were better. Okay? Don't think anything's going to be easy in life. Don't think these results came from just a couple clicks of the mouse, because it didn't. Okay, this is the culmination of years of work, like putting my craft together, mastering my craft, continually working on my craft. Now, obviously, results came in one single day, but it's been a process through the years when I've been able to constantly take action, constantly stay consistent, and eventually these type of results come through. Okay, so I really want to hammer that down, because that stuff's very, very important. People come in and they think that because it's online, it's going to be easy. They think it's going to be a cakewalk. They think that you just have to click a couple clicks of the mouse, and you're going to be rich, and you're going to have results like this or even better. And that's never the case. Okay, just because it's online doesn't mean that it's easy. It's simple. I'll explain the whole process here in a second. It's simple, but that doesn't always translate into easy. Okay, so the best recommendation I can give you is that regardless of if you want to join Digital Altitude or you want to join some other system, you just want to have results online, join one system and then just stay focused and stay consistent with that. You're never, like the person asked me today, they're like, how am I going to get results? Like what does it take to get results? Like which system do I need to join, or all this? And I said, the way that you're going to get results is taking massive action. You're not going to get results by asking people what gets me massive results. It's taking action. It's learning through the process. That's the best way I can describe this. Like if you're still wondering what Digital Altitude is about and you're not completely understanding it and it's not making sense to you, then you need to get involved. Really do. And I don't say that as a way for me to like make a commission. I'm saying that as a way to where the best way that you're ever going to understand anything that you do in life is if you go out there, take action on it, and experience it. I didn't start understanding Digital Altitude until I started going through the steps, until I got connected with my coach. That's the only way that you're truly going to understand it, because I've explained Digital Altitude to numerous people, even hundreds at this point, and their biggest breakthrough, the biggest moment they like, oh, it makes sense, is when they go through the steps, they go through the system, they go through the training, they get connected with their coach, and they're like, oh, wow, it makes sense now. And I said, yes, I told you that. So again, I recommend that you just get started. It's a dollar trial. Like if you and I'm sorry to be blunt here, but if it really takes that big of a decision for you to invest $1 to try out for 14 days, then this stuff honestly might not be for you. Okay, you might be better off doing something else. And that's just the truth. There's a lot of people that will tell you things differently because they want to line their pockets with your money. But that's just the reality of things. Okay, you have to be a savage. I love that word. And people have different perspectives on what exactly a savage is, but you have to be obsessed with having success. You have to be obsessed with online marketing, digital marketing. You have to be obsessed with the process, because if you are, then results come as a byproduct. Okay, these results are not from luck. They're not from anything where I was just lucky. They're from me constantly working on this stuff every single day, staying consistent, having focus. That's the way you're going to truly get results. And it's just going to continue to get bigger and better from here. So again, I recommend that you get started. There should be a link somewhere around here, maybe right in the left corner, top right corner. Maybe there's even some link. There probably is some links down in the description. So that's what I recommend. Now let's get into the process. Now, how to have results with Digital Altitude. Ultimately, it comes down to driving traffic and building your list. Okay, traffic is just website visitors, people. I consistently drive traffic from YouTube, from Facebook, from Instagram. Those are my three main ones. But you can get traffic literally from anywhere people are hanging out. If you constantly drive traffic to what's called an opt-in page, where it collects people's email addresses, and this does two things. It adds them to your database so that you can continue to build a relationship with them, but then it also directs them to the next page where they can join Digital Altitude. They can sign up with the Digital Altitude, and they can sign up for $1, and then they go through the steps. They start understanding the system. If they like to upgrade into the next levels where they can start learning more but also earning higher level commissions, then they do. And then you just constantly do that. You constantly feed the system. It's just like a car, okay? You wouldn't ask, hey, does this car work? You say, let me put some gas in it and see if it works. Traffic is just gasoline. You put, and then Digital Altitude is the system. It's the engine. You know, the car's the engine. So you put gas into the car, it propels the engine, and it drives. It's the same thing with Digital Altitude. You put traffic into it consistently. You don't just do it one time and hopefully you get massive results. You consistently do it, and eventually the system's going to start working because the system works, the coaches are going to work for you, and it's just a matter of staying consistent. People come in and I've seen numerous people all the time, and this isn't even just specific to Digital Altitude, but it's just online marketing systems in general, is that, they put traffic into it and then they do it for like a week or two, maybe, and they don't see like the exact results that they were looking for, and then they quit. If they just would have kept on going a little bit longer, they probably would have had a lot better results. See, the big difference between me and a lot of other people online, the way I see it is that I've just stuck around longer. Like I said, I've been around this type of stuff for over 6 years now. Most people don't stick around for more than 6 months. And I think that's honestly the biggest reason I've had success. Because if you stick around for 6 years, eventually you're going to understand stuff. Eventually you're going to start, things are going to start clicking. You're not just going to sit here 6 years and get the same type of results and not try to improve yourself whatsoever. It's the same thing. Learn through experience. Get results through experience. Don't just look to everyone else for what to do or how to do it. Just trust your gut, trust your instinct, and then just stay consistent with it. I've said this numerous times in this video, but that's the reality of things. So I just wanted to lay that out there, guys. Obviously wanted to give you an update. I wanted to kind of show you what's possible. I wanted to, congratulate myself in all honesty, because, I feel like I deserve that at this point. I've stuck through it. I think it's kind of ridiculous when people say, "Oh, I show you this to impress upon you, not impress you," or "I show you this not to brag, but to show you what's possible." I'm showing this to brag. I'll just be honest. I'm bragging on myself because I work very hard to be able to brag on myself, and you should do the same. And also showing you what is possible, showing you potential to inspire you, to motivate you. Maybe you need a little kick in the butt. Maybe you need to get going with something like this. But you're never going to do that just sitting and wondering and asking every single other person that's having results, what are they doing to have results? They're taking action to get results. That's what it ultimately comes down to, and that's what you should be doing too if you really want to have results. If you're not that serious, if you're just like trying to find a way to click the mouse a few times and make $10,000, this is not for you. And there's nothing out there that's going to be for you, no matter how many times people tell you that there is a system that does it. There's not. I've reviewed so many products on the internet for over the past few years, and there's nothing that's going to be, click here, and you're going to be rich. It's very profitable for people to tell you that, but it's never going to be the case. Hard work, determination, focus, consistency is what's going to lead you to solid results. And then joining up with systems like Digital Altitude. It doesn't have to be Digital Altitude, but obviously it's the one that I recommend. It's the one that I'm using. It's the one that is driving the best results for me right now. So that's just my bit. I know I went on a bit of a rant, but I think a rant was needed for a lot of people because I needed to share the truth. A lot of people don't share the truth, and that's what I wanted to share with you today. So thank you for watching this video. Hopefully it made sense. Hopefully it helped you out a little bit. If it didn't and you hated it, feel free to leave a dislike. I'm sure a lot of people already will, and that's fine. It's typically the people that are pissed off by this type of stuff for whatever reason, because they can't see themselves doing this, but and they don't see anybody else, and it's a threat to them when other people are having success, because they're misinformed. I think that's the biggest thing. They're misinformed. They think that this is a push button thing, and they think everyone's just trying to, get their money, and that's fine. I don't even relate to those people. We don't speak the same language, but that's just my bit on it. So thank you for watching this video. Again, if you want to go check out my free video training, it's over on my website, mentorwithnick.com. There's a link down in the description and then up in the top right corner. And then if you do want to get started with Digital Altitude, there should be links around here somewhere, maybe probably in the description and somewhere around here. You'll see them. Just start clicking around. You'll find links to start signing up, and you'll see it. All right, guys, I know this was a long video, and I went on a bit of a tangent and rant, but thank you for sticking through, especially if you made it all the way to this point. But look forward to seeing you on the next video.